Hello friends! Are you ready to open your mind and hear about 9 treasures hidden in plain sight? If yes, then be sure to subscribe and click the ring bell to be notified about latest videos. And we're ready to go! 6-figure painting hung in public building for 40 years. Is that an original Frank Tanny Johnson? A visitor to the town manager's office in Bridgewater, Massachusetts asked. This simple question sparked curiosity and an investigation of the painting, which hung in this public office since the 1960s. It was discovered that it was indeed an original painting entitled Trooper on Guard, donated in 1967 by Fiore T. Little. It was restored by Bridgewater State University and thought to be worth $375,000. Neil Armstrong stashed Apollo 11 artifacts in his closet. It went to the moon and back, but then ended up in the back of a closet. It turns out famed astronaut Neil Armstrong brought back a trove of items from his historic Apollo 11 mission. The stuff, like some metal clips, mirrors, knitting, and even a Hasselblad camera, was supposed to be left on the moon. Instead, Neil stuffed it into a bag, brought it home, and tossed it in his closet. It stayed there for 46 years, only to be discovered by his wife Carol after his death. Copy of Magna Carta from 1300 found in Sandwich. Okay, we're cheating a little bit here. It wasn't found between 2 slices of bread, but it was found in a sleepy little town named Sandwich, located in eastern England. The Magna Carta is an important document in world history, as it was first signed by King John in 1215 and made him subject to the law like any other citizen. This version is still pretty old, as it was from 1300 and has a seal from Edward I. Since the 19th century, it was kept inside a scrapbook, and it was only recently discovered by a local archivist digging through the community files. Missing Berainy painting shows up in Stuart Little movie. In 2009, an art historian was watching a movie on DVD with his daughter when he made a startling discovery. One of the paintings hanging in the background of the 1999 movie Stuart Little appeared to be Sleeping Lady with Blackface by avant-garde painter Robert Berainy. The masterpiece by this Hungarian artist was last seen in 1929. The historian recognized it from seeing it in a black and white photograph from that era. After several years of detective work, he was able to get in touch with the film's set designer, who had bought it for $500 at a California antique store. It was later auctioned off for over $138,000. 4,500-year-old necklace hanging around store clerk's neck. 2 young archaeologists having a nicotine fit are responsible for discovering some thracial treasures from Bulgaria's Bronze Age. They were in the tiny town of Debin when they stopped in the local shop for a pack of cigarettes and noticed the clerk wearing a beautiful necklace that looked very expensive. The woman told them her husband had found it in the fields near where they lived and had given it to her as a gift. Upon closer examination, it was revealed that the necklace was made from gold beads dating back to 23 before Christ, when the ancient Thracians ruled. So far, more than 15,000 similar beads and other treasures have been uncovered from the same area. Artist places USB drives in public spaces containing treasure. Here is a different twist on treasures hidden in plain sight. Aaron Barthol, an artist based in Berlin, started a project a few years ago embedding USB drives in public places. These so-called dead drops can be accessed by anyone with laptop or other device that can download or upload files. The treasure is whatever you take or leave on the USB. The project has become quite popular with dead drops all over the world, however Miami seemed to have a problem with thieves stealing the drives. Lost Victorian train station hidden inside dilapidated house. It looked like an old dilapidated building, and for years it stood in the vacant lot in Ashland, Oregon, with barely a second glance given to it. However, beneath its weather-worn facade was what turned out to be Ashland's first train station linking Oregon to California. It was built in 1884 and missing for 50 years. The Victorian-era depot had been covered with remodels and renovations and finally moved to a lot sometime in the 1960s, where its historical significance was forgotten. In the summer of 2014, the lot and the building were sold, and the discovery was made by the new owners, who hoped to sell its contents to collectors. Millionaire hides location of hidden treasure in poem. This is a treasure hiding in plain sight, and all you have to do is solve the riddle of a poem. This treasure is reportedly worth $3 million and hidden by art collector Forrest Fenn. Although there have been many attempts to decipher the riddle, including a Santa Fe woman who says she cracked it, Mr. Fenn insists the treasure has still not been found. Who knows, maybe you will find it. Rare United States bills found in bathroom wall. In 2006, Bob Kitts was refurbishing Amanda Reese's bathroom when he made an incredible discovery. Inside the wall he was tearing down, he found 18,200 US $10 bills from the 1930s, thought to be worth $500,000 today. Then, of course, things got ugly. Amanda was first willing to give him a 10% finder's fee, but claimed Kitts got too greedy. He claimed an old Ohio law entitled him to keep it all for himself. Lawsuits followed, but it all ended up for naught. By the time they were resolved 2 years later, Amanda filed for bankruptcy, saying she sold most of the bills and now was broke. The publicity of the fight also negatively impacted Kitts' construction work. Eventually, a judge ordered the remaining $25,000 to be split up among 21 heirs of the original property owner. That's all for now. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you will never miss a new video. See you next time, bye!